Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Blessings and abundance. It is a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I am out enjoying the summer day. It's a beautiful day today. It's hot, but hey, that's what summer is all about, right? I'm getting started in 2 minutes. I cannot wait to share with you this topic today. This is my personal mantra. It is all about protecting my vibe. So I'm going to talk about some very important ways we should all protect our vibe. So I'm going to get started in 1 minute. Give people an opportunity to come on. If you are on Instagram, I'm on IG Live. For those of you who are catching this later on YouTube, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, The Hope Strategist on YouTube. Make sure you follow, subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications for whenever I upload a video. I do my best to upload a video every week with some good content, great topics, something that we all can relate to. So, Okay, look, I'm on the West Coast, so it is 4 p.m. over here, 7 p.m. over on the East Coast. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you on IG Live, my name is Shay Hope, the Hope Strategist. You can follow me on Instagram at My Boss My Dream, also at the Hope Strategist 2019, and I'm on YouTube. My channel is The Hope Strategist. So today I'm talking about protecting your vibe at all costs. So let me tell you who this video is for. This video is for anyone who's at a high frequency. And when I say high frequency, I mean you are too blessed to be stressed. You know that you deserve only the best in life. You do not have time for naysayers and haters and Debbie Downers and negative Neds. Like, you are on your game. All right? So this is for those people who are operating at high levels of positivity. This is for anyone who wants more out of life. This is for anyone who is attracted to people who bring peace and positivity and prosperity. Okay? If that is not your level right now, if that is not the frequency that you're on, then, you know, feel free to go to another video or don't watch this or whatever. So, you know, not everybody's in the same place. We all move at our own pace, right? So when you get ready to get on that pace, just make sure that you tune back in to this live. So I'm going to start by relaying a quote that I heard a long, long time ago, and it has stuck in my mind for years because it's absolutely true. And it's a quote by Charles R. Swindoll. It says, "Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it." So, you know, in life, things happen to us, but how we respond, how we react, how we choose to let that affect us is more important than actually what's happening. Because things are going to happen, right? Life is going to go on day after day after day. The world is going to keep turning. Things are going to keep happening. People are going to do what they're going to do, but you can't let that affect who you are at your core. So here are 8 steps that I incorporate to make sure that I protect my vibe. Number 1, Start your day off at the highest optimum level. And the way you do that is as soon as you wake up, as soon as you open your eyes, or maybe you don't even open your eyes. You just wake up, but you still have your eyes closed. Does anybody do that? I know I do. So you got your eyes closed, but you're waking up, ready to start your day, but you decide how you want your day to go. And the best way to do that is to get on a high frequency. Pray, meditate, get centered, stay still. If it's only for 5 minutes, just have that time to yourself before your feet hit the floor, before you get up to go get some coffee or grab your phone or check a text message or an email. Before you do anything, be still just for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Be still. Take some deep breaths and just relax. Deep breathing is so therapeutic, and it really, really makes you feel good. It keeps your heart rate, normal, and it just makes you feel at peace, right? And that's important. So that's number one. That's how to start your day off at the optimum level. Number two, I like to plan my day ahead of time. So some people like to plan the night before, and if that means getting out a journal or a calendar or some kind of notebook or what have you, and just writing down what you want to accomplish for the next day. I like to do it the day of. So in the morning, a lot of times I'll write down, okay, here are the things that I need to accomplish today. And I like to put it to paper, because with all the things that we have going on in our heads, with all the things just coming at us every day, right? Work, family, friends, things on social media, just things that we see, we can't possibly always keep track of everything it is that we want to do. And quite honestly, sometimes there's a lot of things that really require our attention, but they get by us because so many other things pop up. But it will definitely, come to your mind more. It'll stick here more once you write it. Once you write it down, it tends to stay with you longer, And sometimes I even just put it in my phone, because I know I always have my phone with me, so I can go back and look at, okay, what do I need to accomplish today? Okay, I said I was going to go grocery shopping. Okay, I said I wanted to start, a garden. I said I wanted to go shopping for this. I said I wanted to go by the museum. Just whatever your tasks are, it be the most mundane task, but whatever it is, plan your day out. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, before you make any return phone calls or call anyone, before you look at text messages or emails, before you return text messages or emails, before you even turn on the TV, turn on your radio, listen to your, Apple Music, before you look at social media, before you do any of that, you need to do some sort of self-development. You need to read a book. You need to speak positive affirmations. I speak affirmations to myself every morning. I actually have affirmations that posted to my mirror in my bathroom, and I recite them every morning. Hi everyone. Hey. Hi Sharday. What's up, Antoine? How are y'all doing? So I speak positive affirmations in the morning. I listen to some sort of uplifting music. So I have, on my YouTube, I have a library called Hype Manifestation Music. So it's all like certain songs, certain artists that really get me hype, get me into manifestation mode. And so I listen to that music, because that's something that's gonna get me motivated, It's going to make me happy. It puts me in a good mood. You know, your music could be something that's a little more relaxing. It could be instrumental music, right? Or it could be something vibrant and energetic. But whatever makes you feel good, relaxed, happy, optimistic, motivated, that's the sort of thing that you want to listen to first, okay? So that's number 3. The 4th thing, in order to protect our vibe, is we have to factor in time to work out. So this is really important. Even if it's just 30 minutes, okay? You can do 30 minutes of walking every day. That doesn't require gym membership. It doesn't require weights or anything like that, but start off slow. Even 10 to 15 minutes of walking, if that's what it takes initially, and you just work your way up. Like maybe for the first couple of days, 10 to 15 minutes, and then by day 5, you're up to 20, 25 minutes, and then by day 7 or 8, you're up to 30. But keep going. So decide if working in the morning or working in the evening works best for you. I am more of a morning person as opposed to a night owl. So I like to work out in the morning because it really gets me going and it makes me feel good about the rest of the day. Like I feel like I've already accomplished so much when I wake up and start working out, okay? And exercise creates endorphins. Endorphins make you happy, right? So that's an important way to keep your vibe, protecting your vibe. All right, so that was number 4, I believe. Yes, okay. Number 5. Hi guys who just joined, welcome. Hi Cree, welcome. All right, number 5, protecting your vibe. Limit your time dealing with the naysayers. Honestly, limit your time dealing with negative Nancy and pessimistic Peter, right? So sometimes you have to cut a conversation short. It may be a family member, it may be a friend, it may be your spouse, it may be your children, whoever it is. Limit your time. There are conversations that can just be emotionally draining. They can be depressing. And then if you notice that the conversation is starting to take a combative or argumentative tone, you definitely want to steer away from that. Because sometimes some people are just trying to get you to feel like they feel, right? What do they say? Misery loves company. That's so true. So don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in entertaining conversations that you know do not serve you well, right? Limit your time with those. Walk away from those if you have to. Cut it short. Sometimes I don't even give an excuse. I'm just like, hey, I gotta go. I'll call you later, or what have you. But and it's not it's not like you're upset with the other person or you don't want to, be. You can sympathize and you can have empathy for what they're dealing with, but you can't let it bring you down, right? You have to know, and I talked about this in one of my other videos. We talked about this. Like, do I have the capacity to have this conversation with you right now, or will this bring me put me in a bad spot? Will this have me feeling just as bad as you, or will I go to a dark place? And how am I going to rewind, get back on track? And also, you could also get caught up trying to help them and get them on a higher frequency, and then they just start draining from you. So you have to know where you are. Are you in that position where you can allow them to take from you because you have so much overflow that you're good? You're like, okay, I'm gonna give this energy because they need it right now. Or you have to realize, like, hey, it's getting to a place where I just don't think I can handle much more of what they're saying. this isn't productive. I've said all that I can say, and they're still feeling like, woe is me and the world is at an end. You know, unless you are a licensed therapist or counselor, that is not your wheelhouse. So don't get caught up in that, okay? All right, so number 6, I believe we're at number 6. Yes. Number 6, protecting your vibe. Redirect your thoughts. It's as simple as that. You're gonna, you know, if you're going to start feeling uncomfortable or angry, sad, anxious, anything like that, recognize where that's coming from. Recognize the feeling, first of all. Maybe even recognize where it's stemming from, and then redirect your thoughts. You have the choice where you can start immediately thinking of something good. You know? Immediately thinking of something good. I'm not saying that, you know, when you hear some bad news, it's going to be oh so easy for you to just immediately start thinking about, you know, sunshine and rainbows and, you know, the good old days. No. What I'm saying is, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel angry, to have feelings, but don't wallow in it. You've got to redirect your thoughts at some point, you know? Protect your vibe. Keep your energy up. Keep your energy up, or it can consume you. So start thinking about something or someone that makes you happy. You know, whenever I'm feeling, you know, anxious or worried or sad, I immediately start thinking about my son, and that makes me happy because he is absolutely one of the most important people in my life. So, you know, when I think of him, I can't help but smile and be grateful and happy, you know, or I start thinking about, you know, life in general and how precious it is, how glad I am to be here, you know, what advantages I have, what opportunities I have, how great my life is going to be in the future, how I'm manifesting that life. So redirect your thoughts, okay? Number 7. This is an important one. Okay, so let me get a little closer on this one. You have those people in your life, because we all do. Some of them might be friends. Some of them might be family members even, who, when they see you operating on a frequency that is higher, that is different, they tend to want to remind you of who you were in the past. You know, some of them do it consciously, and some of them do it, you know, unconsciously. So, you know, when people see you elevating, sometimes that makes them have to look at themselves a little closer, and the reflection in the mirror is not always a great one, so to speak, for them, and they don't want to have to look at what they're doing or what they're not doing. So they want to remind you of who you are when you were on the same level as them. They want to talk about your past. They'll even go back to your childhood. They want to talk about what you did last year. They want to talk about what you did 5 years ago. They want to talk about what you did 10 years ago. You know, you have to kindly remind people that you're not interested in reliving the past. And regardless of what you did when you were younger, that's not who you are today. What does that have to do with today? What Janet say, what have you done for me lately? Okay? So you're not interested in reliving your faults. You're not interested in reliving your past, you know, mistakes, your perceived mistakes, your bad relationships, your bad breakups, your, you know, jobs that you were no longer at, friends that you used to have, situations that you used to, Like, you're not interested in any of that. And anyone that constantly wants to talk to you about that, it's something going on with them. And that is not your story to deal with. So, sometimes all it takes is a little reminder, like, hey, I'm not really interested in rehashing that. We've talked about it before. I've moved on. I don't know why you want to continue staying there, but that's not my concern. Sometimes you got to let them know, okay? You just got to let them know. So that's really important. All right, and last, finally, number 8. Best way to protect your vibe. Well, these are all the best ways. I say all of them are equally important. But number 8, give yourself grace. We don't give ourselves enough grace. Look, we're going to get out of alignment. Our vibe is going to be compromised. We're going to have bad days. We're going to have a moment where we slip up, maybe even fall out of character. So we're human, right? We're human. And it takes practice. Protecting your vibe, quite honestly, if it's not something that you're used to doing on the regular, like, it takes practice. I legitimately had a moment the other day with a coworker. And yeah, my vibe was totally thrown off. Like, I started off the morning great, I'm feeling good, get into work, I'm feeling okay, have a discussion with the coworker, and I'm like, hold up. Your energy is crappy. Now my energy is crappy, and we're both crappy. And what did that accomplish? Because her energy was crappy from the get-go, and so I just came down to her level. Seriously, I met her where she was, because she was obviously having a bad morning. But my good morning turned into a morning just like hers. And shortly after that, I ran into another colleague, and I talked to her about it for a second, and she just reminded me of how important it is. She didn't say the words protect your vibe, but that was basically what she was saying. Like, you gotta let this roll off your back. Okay, don't even think about it anymore. Everybody has bad days. Everybody has things happen to them, but are you gonna let it affect the rest of your day? Are you gonna take this into the rest of your workday with you? Are you gonna take this out on everyone that you encounter? Are you gonna wear this on your face? Because see, I'm very expressive, so anything that I feel, it shows on my face. If I'm happy, you know it. If I'm upset, you know it. If I think you're ridiculous, you know it, because it shows on my face. So I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Hi, Tammy. Hi. So anytime you find yourself getting out of alignment, anytime you find yourself, your vibe is compromised, and you're like, oh, my energy is, it's not good energy, give yourself grace. It's okay. We're human. We are not bionic people. We have feelings. So just get yourself back on track. Practice some of those things that I mentioned earlier, the deep breathing, redirecting of your thoughts, and and pull your vibe right back up. All right? So I would love to hear some of your comments, things that you do to protect your vibe, any suggestions you have for other things that have worked for you. And I want to thank you all for joining me on this live. Thank you for those who are watching on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, The Hope Strategist, and I'll see you next week for another video. Blessings and abundance, everyone.